Hello and welcome to this new tutorial where we are going to be learning how to use LastPass Password Manager. You simply go to lastpass.com and that link is available in the description of this video. Then at the top here, you can click on Get LastPass for free. You click on that, or you can click on personal or business depending on how you want to use it. Then here you put your email and then your master password, and you confirm the master password here, and then you click up on sign up for free. It will then indicate that your account has been successfully created and it welcomes you to LastPass. Then you install the browser extension and then you log in using the account you created. So you click on install LastPass and it will lead you to the extension web store, and then you notice we have LastPass free password manager. You click on add to your browser, you add it as an extension, and then it will be automatically added. Now after you download it, it will be added to your browser. You will then log in to your LastPass now using the email you registered and the master password that you put, and then you click on login, and that will now bring you to your LastPass account, and this is now how it looks like. If you want to pin it on your browser, you can simply come to the top here under extensions here, and then you notice it's here. You click on the pin so that automatically it's added here. It's the red button here at the top. So now you have easy access to that. So how now do we use this? So you have these things you can do. You can add your first password, you can try autofill, and then you can also do a few other things. So let's start with the first one, add your first password. If you click on that, you can choose a website to use, and this will help you to save your first password. You can look at the accounts you have. Maybe you have your Google account, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your PayPal, whichever account you want to add. You can click on that and then you just add the password there. At the center here, let's click back. So you can also try autofill. You skip the hassle of typing passwords and info. You click on that, try autofill. And with that, you look for the LastPass icon. Wherever you use the LastPass icon, it means the LastPass is ready to autofill info from your vault. For instance, you click the LastPass icon to see the autofill. If you click on that, you notice the last password we visited here was this one. So you can click on that so that our password is automatically filled. For our LastPass account, we click on all set. So we have added that autofill. So we didn't have to type that, it already has access to that. So we can also import passwords at once to LastPass. If you click on that, you can choose the source of your passwords. For instance, maybe you've been backing up your passwords on Chrome. You can click on that and then you just upload all those passwords there, or you can drag your exported Chrome passwords here. So that's how you can export in bulk using the LastPass. So again, also apart from using the accounts that you have logged in, you can use other down here. This is somewhere else, such as handwritten notes, a spreadsheet, or some other browser or password manager. Maybe you have a Word document where you have saved your passwords. You can use other here to just add that. You can simply click on that, then drag and drop. You can also add items one by one. If you click on the lower button here, add items one by one. For instance, you can add a password, you can add a secure note, you can add an address, a payment card, and even more items. So for instance, if we click on secure note, you can add a secure note there. You can give it the name. Maybe we want to call it lab scan. Maybe I have some scan, it's a note about my lab scan. Then I can add the folder here. We can create folders. Then I can add an attachment, then it takes me to my PC, and then I can click on the card that I want to use. So I'll click on that one, then click on open. So you notice now we have added that, and then we can add the secure note now. Maybe these are the scans about my health and all that. Then we click on save. And now you notice we have our lab scan note here, which has now been added. So this means for me to access this, I'll use a password to access it. So it is very safe when it is saved in LastPass. So again, we can add the payment card, and what this helps us in is when we are doing a checkout in any website, we are paying something online, it means we won't have to put all these details afresh. So you simply click on that, add items one by one, then payment card, and then you add the name, the folder. You can add the payment card, the name of the card here, then the type of the card, the number, the security code, the start date, the expiration date, and then you can add a note here, and then you click on save. That card will be added to your LastPass password manager, and once you are buying things online, you'll basically not be required to fill all these details manually, because LastPass will just fill all those details for you automatically. You notice these are the same details that are required when you are doing a checkout with online payments. You can also add your bank account here, add bank details here, so that again, for the same purpose, you can have all that saved in your LastPass account. So down here, we have the security and dashboard. If you click on that, you'll be able now to view the security of your account. You can add items to your vault so that you can monitor your email addresses. Here, you add items to your vault by just clicking add items to your vault. At the top here, the security score, you can add at least one site to your LastPass vault to get a security score. So here you can view passwords. Currently we have not added any passwords. Then you can also view the multi-factor authentication, and this is currently inactive, and you can activate it so that you have to log to your account maybe through a password and then a code that will be sent to you. So this is basically the security of your account. Then down here for advanced options, this is where you can do a lot more. At the top here, you notice for the upgraded version, you can have LastPass for families and also for business. And then under managing your vault, you can import passwords, you can export details here. And then once you delete items, you're also able to view the deleted items here. So to improve your security, you can also use LastPass to generate passwords. So at the bottom here, you notice we have generate secure password. If you click on that, you can now generate a password, and you set on the details how you want your password to be. Maybe you want a password that has 16 characters, or you want a password that has 10 characters. You type 10 there, and then you can choose what details do you need for your password. Do you need an uppercase, a lowercase, numbers, and symbols? You can check all that. So you notice now, if I click on symbols, you notice this is our password at the top here, beginning with capital Y. If I check symbols, you notice it has a symbol at the top here. So you can basically generate passwords depending on what you want. The good thing with this is that now, once I generate a password, for instance, I've selected all that, notice at how that complicated password is. It's not so easy for anyone to copy that password. Then I can click here, copy. If I don't want it, I can click on these arrows here so that it can give me another one. I still don't want that one, maybe I want this one. You just can keep on changing all that. So you notice the complexity of the password generated are not easy to hack or guess. So once I'm satisfied with that, I can click on copy password, and then my password has been copied. I can use it elsewhere now, and in case I forget it, I can always come to my LastPass and be able to view my password here. We can also add addresses to our LastPass here. You click on addresses on the left hand side, then you can click on add a new folder if you want to add a folder. And once you do that, you're able now to give the name of that item, and then you give the details here, the title, maybe it's Mrs. The first name is Joe, and then the middle name Jane. You give all the details here, the gender, the last name, the address. You can add all that, and then you click on save. Finally, you can stay connected on LastPass on different devices. When you come to the right hand side here, you notice you can explore, you can stay connected. You download the LastPass on your mobile app. And then as we have shown, you can use the password generator where you generate passwords. And then down here, you can safely share your streaming service, passwords, and more. And then you can also enable the dark web monitoring down here, where if you click on that, you can go to the security dashboard, and then you click on monitoring in the dark web monitoring section, and then you receive a notification if any of your email addresses are involved in security breach at any other company or service. If I click on go to the security, you notice currently we have 0 at risk, everything is at 0, but if we had issues, then we would have seen all that here. So basically that is how you use LastPass Password Manager to make sure that your passwords are safe and secure from hackers and misuse. I hope this has been helpful. Kindly like this video, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel.